Imagine you're sitting in a car. You floor the gas pedal, and in less than 30 seconds, you're faster than a plane taking off. Welcome to Top 10 Thrill. Today we're taking a look at the 10 fastest cars in the world. But be warned, these aren't your average supercars. They're machines that operate at the limits of physics. We're deliberately focusing on rockets on four wheels with internal combustion engines. And trust me, number 1 is going to blow your mind. And if you're into speed, subscribe to the channel. Number 10. We start with a legend, the 1993 McLaren F1. Top speed, an incredible 240 miles per hour. And that's without a turbo. From 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. While modern hypercars rely on brutal technology, McLaren back then simply built perfection. A mid-engine layout, gold in the engine bay, and a record that stood for over a decade. The purchase price back then would be equivalent to about $2.4 million today. A car that proves speed doesn't always require 1,500 horsepower. Ninth place. Then came Bugatti from France and changed everything. In 2005, the Veyron was the first production car to exceed 250 miles per hour. 987 horsepower, 4 turbochargers, from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds, and a development effort that was completely absurd from an economic standpoint. This was reflected in the price, which would be the equivalent of $2 million today. This car wasn't a project. It was a show of power. Eighth place. Hard to believe, but this American underdog actually beat Bugatti back then. The SSC Ultimate Aero TT reached over 256 miles per hour, and all for a relatively modest price, the equivalent of about $1.2 million today. No big names, no luxury, just raw power. This Bugatti killer has 1,167 horsepower and goes from 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. For a short time in 2007, this beast was actually the fastest car in the world. Seventh place. Now things are getting crazy. The Koenigsegg 1:1 has a power-to-weight ratio of 1 horsepower per kilogram. That means pure mathematical perfection. Theoretically capable of speeds over 260 miles per hour, but above all, a technical masterpiece. From 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds for the equivalent of a good $3 million today. Koenigsegg doesn't play by the rules. They write their own. Let's move on to number 6. The French stepped it up in 2016. The successor to the Veyron, the Bugatti Chiron. 1,341 horsepower. Electronically limited to 273 miles per hour. 2.6 seconds to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour. That's the equivalent of a good $2.9 million today. And the crazy part? This car could go even faster. But the tires would simply explode. Welcome to a world where the engine isn't the limit, but physics is. Fifth place. Back to the US. It's 2014, and here it is, the Hennessey Venom GT, a car that almost broke the record. The Hennessey Venom GT reached nearly 268 miles per hour on a NASA runway. Sound official? Not quite. The return run was missing, hence no official world record. With 1,184 horsepower and a rocket-like acceleration from 0 to 60 in just over 2.5 seconds, for the equivalent of just over $1.8 million, the Venom GT is incredibly impressive. And above all, brutally fast. Fourth place, the Bugatti Veyron Supersport. The French at Bugatti strike back in 2010. The Veyron Supersport, over 270 miles per hour, officially confirmed, from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. Guinness World Record, controversy over a speed limiter included. This beast was available for the equivalent of about $2.7 million, with an impressive 1,227 horsepower by the standards of the time. But no matter how you look at it, this car made history. It's time to step up to the podium for third place. Now we're getting to the truly impressive records. The Koenigsegg Agera RS. Here are a few key figures for the Swedish masterpiece from 2017. The Koenigsegg Agera RS achieved a confirmed 277 miles per hour average speed, round trip. No tricks, no limits, just pure speed. And it's impressive in other ways too. A rocket-like acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.6 seconds, for a sporty price tag of around $2.9 million. Car experts say this is the most honest record on this list. Second place, silver goes to the SSC Tuatara. And now, things get controversial. The SSC Tuatara, with its 1,726 horsepower, was originally supposed to have reached over 300 miles per hour in 2020. The internet said, no. After investigations, the record was corrected, 283 miles per hour. Still incredibly fast. Second place for a cool $2.2 million after all. But also an example of just how closely the world is watching today. Drum roll for first place. Gold goes to the Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300+. And here it is, the king of speed, the Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300+. Officially measured 304.8 miles per hour. With this, Bugatti became the first manufacturer to break the magical 300 miles per hour barrier, but driven in only one direction. Still, a moment for the history books. This rocket, launched in 2019, delivers an incredible 1,578 horsepower for the equivalent of a mere $4.8 million today. Another record on our list. A car that accelerates faster than many airplanes during takeoff. Still incredibly fast. Second place for a cool $2.2 million after all, but also an example of just how closely the world is watching today. What can we learn from this? Speed isn't just a number. It's a competition between engineers, physics, and madness. From the analog perfection of the McLaren F1 to 1,600 horsepower in the Bugatti Chiron, these cars show what happens when money is no object. Now tell me, which of these cars would you want to drive? Write it in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Because here at Top 10 Thrill, it's always about the extreme. See you in the next video.